Jay-Z isn't just a rapper. He isn't just a businessman. He's an institution, a legend, a cultural force so powerful that crossing him is like playing chess with a grandmaster while you're still trying to figure out how the pieces move. People who've underestimated him have learned the hard way. You do not mess with Jay-Z. But how did he become this untouchable figure? How did a kid from Brooklyn's Marcy Projects transform into hip-hop's first billionaire, with the kind of influence that extends beyond music and into boardrooms, sports franchises, and political circles? Buckle up, because this story isn't just about success, it's about dominance. Sean Carter was born in 1969 in Brooklyn, New York. Growing up in the Marcy Projects meant survival was a skill you learned early. He wasn't born with wealth, connections, or a safety net. What he did have was an unshakable drive and a mind sharp enough to navigate both the streets and the business world. Before he became Jay-Z, he was a hustler, literally. Selling drugs wasn't a lifestyle choice. It was a means to escape poverty. But unlike many others, Jay-Z didn't just see the hustle as a way to make money. He saw it as a training ground for strategy, discipline, and power moves. Every deal, every negotiation, every risk, it all sharpened his instincts for business. He wasn't just surviving, he was studying. Even in the streets, Jay-Z was different. He didn't just move product, he moved strategically. He learned about supply and demand, risk management, and investing profits into bigger opportunities. This mentality would later shape his business empire, where he'd apply the same principles of patience, timing, and leverage. By the early 90s, Jay-Z knew he had talent, but the music industry didn't want to take a chance on him. Labels shut the door in his face. But here's the thing about Jay-Z. He doesn't take rejection as failure. He takes it as fuel. When the industry wouldn't sign him, he created his own lane. Rockefeller Records was born, not just as a label, but as a statement. Instead of waiting for a seat at the table, Jay-Z built his own table. This move changed hip-hop forever. It was a blueprint for independence before independence was cool. And once he had the platform, he delivered. Reasonable Doubt dropped in 1996, and it was an instant classic, proving he wasn't just another rapper, he was a visionary. But this wasn't just a music career, it was the birth of an empire. Jay-Z knew that ownership was key, so he never let his label control him. He kept expanding, thinking bigger, moving smarter. He wasn't chasing fame, he was chasing power. Jay-Z's rise wasn't just about making hits, it was about outmaneuvering everyone around him. Take his legendary beef with Nas. In 2001, Ether shook the world, and most thought Jay had taken an L. But did he? While Nas was busy focusing on the battle, Jay was making power moves, signing deals, expanding Rockefeller, and solidifying his position. And in the end, guess who ended up working under Jay-Z at Def Jam? Nas. That's chess, not checkers. Jay-Z doesn't just win battles, he wins wars by thinking 5 steps ahead. But that wasn't the only time he flexed his dominance. When he left Def Jam, he didn't just walk away, he made sure he owned his masters. While most artists were still trapped in unfair contracts, Jay-Z had the foresight to secure his legacy. He wasn't playing the industry's game, he was rewriting the rules. While other rappers were focused on hit singles and quick money, Jay-Z was looking at the long game. He didn't just want a piece of the pie, he wanted the bakery. From Rockaware to part ownership in the Brooklyn Nets, from Tidal to a multi-million-dollar partnership with LVMH, he turned every opportunity into an empire. Most artists stay in their lane, but Jay-Z expanded his reach into industries where hip-hop had never had power before. He made hip-hop corporate, and in the process, he changed the entire music business. Think about it. How many rappers have their own streaming service? How many own champagne brands that are valued at hundreds of millions? Jay-Z wasn't just collecting checks, he was building generational wealth. Every move he made wasn't about today, it was about tomorrow. One of Jay-Z's most strategic moves? Partnering with Beyoncé, not just as a husband, but as a brand. Together, they're an unstoppable force, a billion-dollar empire, and the most influential couple in entertainment. Every move they make is calculated, from joint albums to business ventures, proving that their relationship isn't just love, it's legacy building. When you think about power couples, you think of them. That's not an accident, that's strategy. Jay-Z has proven time and time again that you don't cross him unless you're ready for the consequences. He's built alliances with billionaires, politicians, and industry leaders. He doesn't just play the game, he controls it. Look at what happened with Dame Dash. Once his business partner, now barely a footnote in Jay-Z's story. The lesson? If you're not aligned with his vision, you get left behind. And if you try to take him down, he's already 10 moves ahead, ensuring you won't succeed. Beyoncé and Jay-Z don't just release music, they create moments. From their On the Run tours to their Everything is Love album, every project is a carefully executed business move designed to maximize impact and profit. And through it all, they remain untouchable. And when Jay-Z makes a move, it's with intention. The NFL deal? That wasn't just about music, it was about power. When he said, "We've moved past kneeling," people doubted him. But then, he secured a seat at the table and started making real change from within. That's Jay-Z in a nutshell. Always a step ahead, always playing the long game.